Algerian Youth Voices is the first English online audio broadcasting in Algeria, founded by the US Embassy Algiers, an initiative launched by Delia Dunlop, an English teacher and DOA Show, a radio producer in Philadelphia. AYV is the perfect space for youth to have an opportunity to be heard and share their stories.
Dear listeners, this is AYV. From the success of the second edition of World Youth Forum 2018 and after its closing ceremony, this is a quick throwback to the last WYF version of 2017. Egypt, the land of peace, hosted last November a prestigious forum dedicated to youth that work for sustainable development, in which I had the honor to be a delegate representing Algeria. 3,200 youngsters from all around the globe, who struggle to make the world a better place to live in response to the UN's agenda for 2030 under the slogan, All for Peace, have been welcomed by the city of Sharm el-Sheikh from the 4th to the 10th of November to discuss the world's critical issues in order to unite efforts and ideas to turn plans to action. Nourhan Hadi Musa tells us more about it as an organizer and a member of the Presidential Leadership Program.
My name is Nourhan Musa from Egypt. I'm a part of the Presidential Leadership Program, which is the main responsible for the World Youth Forum. 100% Egyptian youth handmade forum. We are sending the message after our domestic conference with the president to invite all of you to be here, and we really mean it when we say like we need to talk. That's why we're inviting all the people not to be as normal international events to listen and that's it, but we need more interactive. That's why we were talking about the most challenging topics that challenge all the youth across the whole world to have a better understanding of it and to exchange the experiences to have a better life.
First of all, I'd like to thank all the organizers for giving us this great opportunity to share our knowledge with people from different nationalities. I've learned a lot of things from those amazing people that will help me later, especially for my professional life.
So I was very happy that, on the contrary to other events with such exceptional as well people and participants from all around the world that I have been to, this one had some concrete outcomes. It had some very concrete results that were actually numbered, like we have to do this. This sounds very simplistic, but this is exactly what is missing, because we all know the theory, but we never concentrate in the manners and the actions we have to take in order to tackle the issues that we want.
أنا اسمي غسان الشيخ من فلسطين.
My name is Hassan el-Sheikh from Palestine. I'm participating in this conference of World Youth Forum as a speaker about the role of civil community organization in achieving sustainable development goals. I myself have a project of an establishment of civil community organization in Palestine for youth. It works with youth in fields of education, training, building abilities and implement development projects.
I mean, terrorism is extremism as well, is the most crucial negative impact that affected the development and having a better life. So that's why we made it the main topic. We were happy to listen from all the expertise in the field of sports and arts and diplomacy, know more about how we can fight terrorism ideologically more than military stuff or intervention.
3 special days have been dedicated to the WYF Model United Nations that gathered 60 delegates of different nationalities and debated the world's crucial topics by assuming the roles of several member states, stimulating representation of nations at the United Nations Security Council.
It was 100% the Security Council, and everything was identical. The good part of it that we have 60 youth from all over the world, not only Egyptians. They will never know each other before. This is the success of the Security Council, that we get a resolution, and this resolution so far was acceptable. At the same time, it's applicable. It is not about like wording. So one of the recommendations that has been adopted by the president, he recommended some of us to go and deliver this resolution ourselves to the United Nations. I mean, it's really a huge success that we can fighting and combating terrorism differently than we may think.
Yeah, honestly, that's probably my favorite part of the conference. The fact that there's so many different people here in different positions and different families and all that. It's just interesting to see everybody's perspective on life and to see everybody's, jobs and where they come from and that type of culture and everything that it's associated with that. But honestly, it's just really nice to meet some of the people that you'd probably be friends with.
The most beneficial outcome of the conference, it wasn't the conference itself, but it was the network that we have built and the food for thought that we gave one another as in terms of good practices and what we're doing to have an insight of what is going on to other regions of the world and to try to create things together, to move a step forward.
After a very intensive week with many ups, it was amazing to gather again in one room, all of us with all nationalities. It was a bit nostalgic, with a bit of a bittersweet feeling that the conference is coming to an end. But seeing the fact that there are a lot of actions and a lot of tangible steps that are going to be taken from the conference, I'm optimistic that next year there are going to be even more people, even more awesome people, that the connection is going to stay strong, and hopefully everyone that is here this year can come next year and be a speaker and win an award and share how this 1 year changed their lives.
If you are a participant of this year's edition, please tell us more about your experience in a comment or message us to encourage other youth to apply next year. Dear listeners, that was Algerian Youth Voices. Stay tuned for more podcasts and thanks for listening.